Yo guys, what is going on? JPS back with another video, and today we're going to be doing the first P.O. box opening in quite some time. I'm sure it feels really weird to be watching me in this environment again without a reaction video to watch, as we haven't done a P.O. box opening since January 13th. So it's been essentially 7 weeks. To be fair, I did have the semester start, and the hours that the post office is open don't exactly mesh well with my schedule, literally to the point where just to get these I had to like completely change around a bunch of things. But it's not an excuse. You guys went out of your way to send packages, and I do feel bad that it's been so much time. Thankfully there aren't that many packages, so it's not like there's like a mound. I mean, there's a good amount. There's probably like 10 to 12 packages. So I really appreciate those of you who did send something, but I don't blame people who haven't sent anything, because it's like we haven't really done any videos. I think I'm gonna do like a little life update or just general update at some point on this channel, because it's been such a long time, and I said I was gonna do more vlogs and like in real life content, and that just has not been a promise that has even been close to even attempted at being fulfilled. So that's something I'm gonna actually try and do, the life update for sure, because a lot of stuff has changed since the last time I sat down and talked with you on YouTube about my life. So that's something you guys can look out for. But in today's video, we're gonna be opening up these packages. I'm actually excited for this. It's been such a long time. Like we're back, baby. So I guess we'll start this thing off. I'm not sure who this is from. It's really light. Don't you guys wonder, like, whoever, it's mainly Amazon too. Like, they'll mail something in literally Amazon fulfillment services. They'll mail something super small and then put it in like an enormous box, and it's like jiggling around. It just seems like a waste. But I'm not complaining. It is what it is. Damn. We're back with the box cutter. Let's see how this goes. If I don't end up with any injuries, it'll be a successful day. Like, look at all this. Oh, what is this? Keep your gift a surprise. It's in like a... What is this? Oh. Oh. Barfly mixology gear. I think this is the first, maybe the first box opening in lieu of that live stream we did. So these gifts may be a bit tailored, shall we say, to my oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna open this straight up. Look at that. Yep. Little mixer device. I'm gonna become a bartender after this one. Oh my god, that's fire. Yep, 50 milliliters and 25 milliliters. So that's a single and a double shot, I'm gonna guess. Take a wild guess. That's a small shot. That's 15 milliliters. I don't know. That's 35. Where did I read 50? I think I just can't read. Anyways, that's super cool. Is there a note or anything? Here we go. I watched your live stream and thought you could use this. The small end is a single measure of spirits, and the large end is a double measure. So I guessed that right. Okay, and it's from Jonathan Farr. So thank you, Jonathan. I predicted that this was in lieu of the live stream, and that prediction was correct. And I also predicted that was single and double, and that was also correct. So I appreciate you. This will definitely be used. Mac is our designated bartender. He's always making mixed drinks and things. So I'll hand him this and say, "Get to work, buddy. We need you." No, thanks, Jonathan. No, that's very thoughtful. I appreciate it. All right, so this next package is also from Amazon. Feels like a book or something. I've been reading a bit too. I got a book over there that I've been reading. I won't tell y'all what it's about though. Alright, so. Hi Joel, you once said you hardly know anything about the EU. This book by an American professor may help you to understand the importance of the EU for the world even, and how stupid Brexit was. Enjoy from Didic Monk. Pretty sure that's how you say Didic. So, this book is The Brussels Effect, How the European Union Rules the World. Interesting. I'll definitely give this a read. Cool. All about the EU. So I'll put that over there. Thank you. Thank you, my friend Didic. This next package, guys, it says Fragile. Is this from where I think it's from? Okay, this is from Dave Mapp. So, hey, Dave, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much. And I won't say where it's from, but it's from the UK. Initially, I thought it was Australia because you get all these global stickers on it. But what's the best way to open this? Let's see. It's so taped up. You don't want this to get... Oh, man. I sneeze by looking into light. It's kind of weird. Anyways, let's open this thing. How do I do this? Maybe the sides. Okay. That's a good cut right there. Just cut away from myself. That's the key. Right? Okay, that's good. Nice. Wow, there's a ton of cotton in this thing. Holy smokes. Whoa. Cotton? What the hell? But the kind of cotton that like goes everywhere. It's fine. What's this? So the first thing we have is I'm not sure. I'm gonna pull the things out first and then we'll open them because it's just too overwhelming. Ooh. Well, as I can pull them out as I read. British wildlife. Complete guide to British wildlife. That's pretty cool. Well, this is a magazine of some sort, a British magazine. Okay. Some of these may have been sent for like around Christmas time, and it's March now, guys. That shows how bad I've been. I'm a bad boy. Okay, there's a note. Let's open that up first. Look at that beautiful scene right there. What does it say? Oh, that's in Wales. Conwy Castle. Damn. $100 bill, but there's no blue strip. I don't think I've ever seen a $100 bill without the blue strip. That's real too. Wow. This must be one of the older ones. I don't know. I'll look it up. Thank you. That's a lot of money though. Damn. The hell? All right, let's read this. Dear Joel, finally got to send your Christmas parcel. Finally got to open it. I'm sorry this is so late. Apologies for it being late due to postal strikes. Apologies for me being late due to laziness. I got the 2 crystal poppy brooches, pins for you, for your mom plus grandma last November from the Royal British Legion, the main UK charity which cares for veterans and their families. They are replicas of the paper poppies we wear here each year for remembrance. And that final scene of Blackadder really brought home how important those poppies are, which I didn't know before. The big Cadbury bar is for Ben. The hazelnut Ferrero Rocher chocolates are made in Ireland and featured in an episode of Father Ted. A book on British wildlife, should you ever need one. A Christmas Radio Times double issue, bit of a British institution. You can check out what we Brits were watching or not over the holidays. The $100 bill is in lieu of donations I didn't make during the live feeds, mainly because I still haven't worked out how to. At least this way, Google doesn't get to take a cut. Thanks once again, Joel, for the considerable effort and care made and taken by yourself to keep us all entertained on your 3 channels. Hope you have an amazing 2023. Best wishes to you and yours, Dave. Well, thank you so much, Dave. That's very, very generous, first of all, for this, and very thoughtful for you to go out of your way to get the remembrance pins and the Cadbury. But you're just thinking of me and my family, essentially, which I really appreciate, and I'm doing the same. So, thank you, bro. You didn't lie when you said a big Cadbury bar. Woohoo! We'll see if that makes it to Ben. No promises. I'm kidding. And then, wow. These are really good. I've had these before. Super good. So thank you. I'll save these for when I go back home and visit my parents. We can have these accompanied by some other things. So that should be all. Well, thank you so much, Dave. I really appreciate it. That was a very thoughtful package, and I'm sorry I took so long to open it. It wasn't late at all. I was the one who was late. So thank you. All right, well, the next package we're going to open is from Keith Fisher. It's from Yorkshire, and it's already opened. So hopefully this didn't lose anything in the mail. Looks like there's a note here. Hey Joel, sorry this is typed, it's impersonal, but you would never be able to read my writing. I can't even read my own writing. This should have been with you before Christmas, but I kept eating the chocolate. What can I say? I'm ashamed. Tried Tim Tams on the back of your channel and love them. It appears in the 1950s they were better quality. Azuzi, well, rip off the cheap UK penguins. Try the penguins, see if you agree they aren't as premium. Also sent you a 50-pound Tesco gift card to keep you fed with meal deals when you are in the UK. There's a blank card too, which maybe you could put out the number for supporters to top up while you are here. Also flags of the world, a bit second grade, but thought it would nicely cover that horrible laminate in the top of your right screen. Audible. Yeah, horrible. That's how you know he's from York. The H is omitted. Loving your work. And thank you for helping us all to stay sane. Keith, KF on Patreon. Hey, what's up, KF? Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. If you read the above, don't read from here. Just details on the gift cards. Okay. I got you. But yeah, no, that Tesco gift card is going to be really helpful. If it's in here. Yo. Oh, I was so nervous. There's another packet. Oh my god, I thought it fell out because this package, when USPS gave it to me, it was literally wide open like that, and I was like, I hope nothing fell out. I wasn't gonna peek though because I want to keep my reaction authentic. We got a couple penguins. I still think penguins are good, but I agree. I don't think they're, well, I don't know if Keith will agree, but anyways, I'll save my opinion for later. Here we go. We got 2 Tesco gift cards. It looks like one is 50 and one is 45, but he said some details. I think it's like 5 and 45. Anyways, I'll check it out. But hey, I can't wait, bro. I can't wait to use these for the meal deals. And I still have in that corner over there. Anytime anyone has sent me any pound notes, I put them in a pile, and it's all going to my savings for. Hopefully a trip to the UK this summer. More details on that will be released soon. Again, I'm going to keep you guys updated when I do visit the UK again. The entire process, everything from picking the itinerary, my thoughts and feelings going into the trip, we're going to do vlogs, all that stuff. So yeah, I'm so excited to come back to the UK. So excited. Really can't be overstated how excited I am. Because there's so much I haven't seen. and there's so many places I want to go back to. So hopefully this will be a much longer trip than last one. Anyways, this one is from Robert Daly, and it comes from Australia. Wow. New South Wales. And I read the notes. I think this is in preparation of another trip. We may be heading to Australia as well. Hopefully. It's gonna be this summer, guys. I'm gonna be traveling a lot. We're gonna be going. We might travel the entire world. It's gonna be crazy. Can't wait. I'm gonna be making vlogs too. Oh, also, guys, I don't think I ever updated you on this, but during that live stream, I think I said I was gonna use all the donations to upgrade my phone to the 14 Pro. I did that, so that's what I'm going to be using for vlogging, because a lot of these trips are probably going to be solo, and I felt like having that big bulky camera, which is what I have right now, and I use that for the vlogs, it's doable when you have more than one person, but like solo vlogging with that, it's not very convenient, whereas the camera quality is just as good. Like, you see this has 3 cameras, and it's much more convenient. You can whip it out, and it's a lot more discreet too. Like, I don't know, especially solo traveling, gotta worry about your safety. That's the main worry. So in here we have some USB power adapters for Australia, I would presume, which is awesome. That's gonna be very helpful. I still have my British ones. I don't know if they're British. Maybe they're universal across Europe, but anyways, well, still mainland Europe. Anyway, shut up. What's in here? Let's see. Oh, I just dropped them. What the heck is this? These are something from Australia. New South Wales. Wait, let's read this note. Ooh, hold on. We definitely have to go now. Hey Joel, good day from Australia, and Happy New Year to you and your family. Happy New Year to you and yours too. I hope very much that you'll be able to make it to Australia at some point in the next year or two to make your traveling a little easier. I'm enclosing some USB power adapters with Australia/New Zealand, UK, and European plugs so that you can charge your devices wherever you are in the world. And they've even got US plugs so you can plug them in at home too. Assuming one of your mates will be coming with you, I also enclosed 2 Opal transport cards, which you can use for trains, buses, and trams and ferries on the Sydney Public Transport Network. These work the same as the Oyster cards in London. Each one has $60 credit on them, so that will cover your train fares to and from Sydney Airport and will give you a bit more than 20 left over on each card, which you'll be able to top up. I've upgraded my Patreon membership to King to give you extra dollars to put towards your travel expenses, and I hope others will consider joining the Patreon or upgrading their membership to the next tier. I'm looking forward to seeing you enjoying Sydney and other places in Australasia through your travel vlogs. Love your work, Robert D. Thank you so much, Robert. I'm not sure if anyone's going to be joining me to Australia just because of the fact that life's hitting everyone. That's why I need to give you guys a life update. And I don't know how free people are going to be to really go with me on that trip, but nonetheless, these will both be used, and I could just use both of them. That's 120 public transport credit. So I'm going to make sure these are used for sure. And this too. All this money I want to spend on the trip, guys. Like, all this money I want to reinvest back into like traveling and using it for trip expenses and being able to visit. So, or at least whatever you guys say the intentions are, that's what I'm gonna use it on. And even further than that, because obviously that's not gonna cover the trip, but that's how I kind of view it, is like making these videos and the Patreon and all that, making that money, and then being able to travel and actually see everything come to fruition, like learning about the place and then going to actually visit it. It was a really rewarding experience when I visited Britain the first time, and I can't wait to visit the second time, and also to visit all these new places. So if you want to see that process, we've been doing a lot of whoa, I just dropped everything. We've been doing a lot of international reactions on my second channel, More JPS. I don't really shout it out much, but it's in the description of every video, and you can literally just look that up. But yeah, that's where we've been doing a lot of exploration. Anyways, this next package is from P Charters, and I recognize that name. Quite a few packages have come from Charter. This parcel is for the parents of JPS. Okay, well, I'll open it for them and give them the gifts, I guess. Maybe, if they're nice to me. No, I'm kidding. It'll go to them. I think this is the first time anyone's ever sent anything to my parents. And my parents have yet to be on a video. The dynamic with that is so weird because my mom really wants to be on a video. My dad's a bit more introverted, so he probably would be on a video though. But it seems like we always plan on recording something or making a video where they're involved, and then it just doesn't happen because I don't get to see them very often. So it's like whenever I'm home or visiting them, I don't know, it just seems like a video isn't very fitting for the time, but we definitely need to do that. Y'all definitely got to meet my parents. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in here for them. Hold on. Mr. and Mrs. ItsJps Senior. So, I probably shouldn't read this. I still want to read it. I can't not read that. Or at least give it a little look, right? Okay, yeah, I see what it... No, they'll really appreciate that. They'll really appreciate that. I'll put it in a new envelope so it looks like I haven't opened it. Shh, shh, shh. My mom sometimes watches my videos, though, so that might go back on me. But anyways, it looks like there's a bunch of tea-related things in here. A lot of tea-related things. Holy crap. So, thank you. I will, pass this package on to them because it seems like this is for them. And that would make for a great video. Tea with my parents. So maybe on a day we get some good weather, we can film that outside. That would do well. So stay tuned for that, and thank you for that. Those supplies will be used for that video if we can film it. All right, this next one comes from Bruges, from Pierre. Pierre loves sending stuff. I appreciate you, Pierre. We got some Belgian sweets. Okay. Not sure what this is. Some type of baking stuff? I don't know. Maybe there's a note. There is a note. I'm sending you 3 things you can use in the kitchen. Yeast, baking powder, and vanilla sugar. And then he gave me some conversions. Vanilla sugar is an ingredient most commonly used in European cuisines. It's often used as a way to flavor and sweeten a dish, but it can also be sprinkled on cakes, pies, or cookies. That's what I saw. That's what I always see when I think of like European baked treats, is like the little sprinkling on top. It's also a delicious way to sweeten coffee or tea. You can add 1 bag when you make pancakes, a cake, just 1 or 2 bags together with the sugar and the dough. Don't use baking powder with yeast. I saw that you find vanilla sugar at Walmart. Yeah, we do. Walmart. Walmart is the place where you can see every type of American. But this is from Pierre, and I appreciate you, Pierre. I have to go on some baking journeys with these. So thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Alright, this next thing is a card, and it's from... Not sure who it's from. It's from South Africa. Maybe. That's a stamp. Yeah, it is from South Africa. Holy crap. Are you kidding me? That's actually insane. Whoa. Okay. It's a follow-up on this letter, basically just reinstating what it said, or what I presume it says. Okay. Dear ItsJps, I trust that with what appears to be your very sweet nature that you will excuse my using your YouTube nomenclature to address you at this juncture. A complete, though deeply admiring stranger, I would extremely enjoy knowing your actual born name so that I may be more polite. An email address would make communications so much more sure than our collapsed postal service here in the Republic of South Africa, which on the atlas of the world hangs on the very deep southern end of the African continent. My city is a spectacular Cape Town, backed up by the magnificent Table Mountain, also being a declared nature park, backstopping the town and its foothills under Devil's Peak, starting 5 minutes from my home. I hope that the above whets your appetite enough to write me as when your college schedule might allow, and would then perhaps exchange opinions on both your great British interests and the world in general. Hope you find the time to remain fit and healthy in the waves of COVID. Please be good as to write a response. I hope the above sparked the interest. Remain well. Okay. Well, thank you, Raphael. This is from Raphael. I appreciate you. And I'm glad you enjoy the videos. And thank you for your letter. Very thoughtful. And South Africa is beautiful. Cape Town especially. Although, aren't there a lot of sharks? Especially for the surfers? I think I remember hearing something about that. Anywho. This next package is from Trevor Jackson, and it's a calendar showing his country. So let's see it. Trevor's enjoying that retirement life, isn't he? Lucky you. The rest of us have to, well, seems like there's a good amount of people who are retired who watch these videos, so that's pretty cool. Can't wait to join y'all one day. This is Hertfordshire. Maybe he meant county. Yeah, county. Why did I read country? I'm probably the one who read that wrong. Wow. Look at this, guys. Beautiful. Look at the narrow boats. Oh, little tunnel. That's crazy. Beautiful garden. Castle. Literally looks like a castle. What a beautiful town or county. I guess they're pictures of towns. Just different towns throughout the county. There's a Roman theater in June. That's what that was. Wow. Well, thank you so much, Trevor. That's beautiful. Looks like you're living the life out there. This next thing feels like a DVD. Monty Python Live. Okay. Y'all know I'm a big fan of Monty Python. 1 down, 5 to go. I don't think we've seen this one. There's no name on this, So I'm not sure who this is from, but whoever sent this, thank you. I appreciate it. I have no idea what this is. The Great Tours of England, Scotland, and Wales. Course guidebook. Awesome. This guy's from Emory, too. The Great Tours from the Great Courses. So thank you, whoever sent that. There's no date, but it looks like this is going to give me some information on for traveling and itinerary planning, so I appreciate it. Yeah, I have no idea who this is from. I wish I did, but thank you. I guess it makes sense. Some people want to remain anonymous, but I prefer to be able to give credit. This one is from Lackland. Lackland is just... I don't even know what to say anymore. It's insane. You are nuts, Lackland, but I appreciate you. I don't think there's been a box opening where Lackland hasn't been in it. Like, in the past year and a half. Well, not year and a half. How long have we been doing this? I don't even know how long we've had the box open. It's been a while. No doubt. Looks like there's a note here. Lackland. Hi Joel, I hope this parcel arrives okay. The Royal Mail is still in a bit of a flat tailspin at the moment, so fingers crossed that this gets through. Please find enclosed the second book of Michael Palin's diaries. Amongst other topics, they cover the making of A Fish Called Wanda and the meaning of life. I found it an interesting look behind the scenes at how these films and other projects of his came together, plus a look at a little of the internal jealousies, etc. of the Monty Python team. I didn't even know that was a thing. I hope you find it a useful way into how some of the British comedy scene works. Somewhere on my bookshelves, I had the first book, which covers the start of Monty Python and the making of the Holy Grail film. As soon as I find it, I'll send it on as well. I've included a bottle of that English apple-based health drink. Awesome. I hope the new term semester has bedded in and the routine isn't too punishing. Remember to build some fun for Joel in along the way. I'm really enjoying your worldwide channel too. The Aussie Cop Show brilliantly shows off the dry Aussie sense of humor, and the German posts are good fun too, especially the lifestyle ones. I wonder if there's any videos about the German sense of humor. Probably very hard to find. All right, we're on the main channel, so we can take the piss out of the Germans here. Something I've been meaning to ask. I've always had the impression, probably very wrong, that the U.S. education system can be a bit inward-looking and insular. I know it's cropped up in a couple of reaction videos you've shared. Vox pops on the street asking Americans where a country is, what the currency is, etc. And I know these extremes played for fun, but have you found that putting together both of your channels has given you a more wider view, a better context on how the world works? I'm just interested on how these things might filter through for you. Thanks again for the work you put into your channels. Lackland. So that's actually a really good question, and of course I've learned a lot through these channels, and got a better view of what different countries are like around the world and how they run their countries. I've learned a lot. Like there's no understating that, and I can definitely see where he's coming from, because there's a lot of Americans. Geography is not Americans' best thing. When you have such a vast country with so many diverse places to visit, so many diverse people, it's pretty easy to just take that and not really want to look outside of that. And what I would say about the U.S. education system, or at least from my personal experience, I was blessed with a really good education in high school, middle school, especially from a world perspective. A lot of that was because I chose to do that. Like I chose to take AP World History. I chose to take politics classes and things like that. So I kind of surrounded myself with that. But if you just go through the motions of the U.S. education system, you're not really going to get a good grasp of how countries outside the United States operate. So there is a lot of truth to that insular view that Lackland mentioned in his letter. However, I would say that I kind of still got a decent grasp on how world history has come about and how some countries operate. But there's still a lot to learn. Like even there, like I still feel like it wasn't enough. To be able to compare it to other countries, I'm not even able to because I don't know what they teach in their curriculums. But yeah, there's definitely some truth to that. And here it is. Here's the book Lackland mentioned. It's Michael Palin, Halfway to Hollywood. And I remember this in The Meaning of Life. This will be interesting because I really don't know much. This is the diaries from 80 to 88. Is this the healthy apple fruit drink, Lackland? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Amesbury, traditional cider. You know what's interesting about these ciders and things? First of all, I love them. Second of all, I don't drink them right away. I wait till I go home, and I enjoy it with my parents. Always. It's just better that way. All right, I think this is gonna be the final package of this box opening. Not sure who this is from, but let's just get right into it. It's a book. Got a lot of books now. And this one is the Good Beer Guide, 50th edition, the UK's best-selling beer and pub guide. So, entries for more than 4,500 of the UK's best pubs. We'll definitely need this. Yeah. This will be the key in crafting the UK 2023 itinerary. This book right here. There was no note or anything, but whoever sent that, I appreciate it. That'll be good fun looking through that. So we got the Brussels Effect, we got the Palin book, and we got the Good Beer Guide. Is there anything I'm missing? I think those are the only books we got. But I appreciate you guys. And we got a lot of other stuff too. Of course, the interesting Aussie. I don't even mention that I have a P.O. box on my second channel, so you really went out of your way for that, so I appreciate it. But yeah, guys, that is gonna wrap up this P.O. box opening. I really appreciate all of you who sent something and went out of your way to send a package, even despite all the postal strike. There always seems like there's some type of strike going on. Hopefully there's not rail strikes going on when I visit, because that kind of sucked. But the country still functioned pretty well though. Despite that, like I was still impressed by the transport system. Definitely a lot better than what we have over here. But yeah, guys, I hope everyone is doing well. Again, stay tuned for. I'm hoping to do some type of an update on what's been going on and trip planning as well. I'm excited to visit and get some travel vlogs for you guys and make some new crazy memories and experiences. So really excited for the future. I hope you guys are too. Hopefully everyone's well. It's already March. February flew by. January was super slow. I guess that's what happens when you go back to school. You get busy in your routines and everything just flies by. And you snap your fingers and it'll be April. And I'll have some content planned for you guys for April. So maybe that's a bit of an illusion there, but you guys will just have to find out. With that being said, though, I hope you guys enjoyed this box opening. I'm going to make more of a concerted effort to hopefully do these more often, at least once a month rather than once every 6 or 7 weeks. But yeah, that's all I got to say, guys. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Consider joining the Patreon. We've been doing a lot of movie reactions over there. We just watched Clockwise, which has brought out a bit of a interesting reaction from some people. But yeah, there's a ton of content over there if you want to join. It's the first link in the description. But with that being said, guys, I'm going to catch you all in the next video. Peace.